All right, so the Holy Spirit is preventing me to sleep right now. So, as a reminder to you all that God essentially wants us to be in love and truth. That's the sweet spot. Now, one way that many people do not understand or realize where and how we can essentially fall out of this combination on how to operate life is where we are in righteous anger and righteous pride or prideful righteousness. So, and I'll share you an example off of the Bible. So, righteous anger is where you're angry because of unrighteous activity going on, unethical, immoral activity going on, leading a person to be angry, which is natural. But it's important how you navigate with that anger, what actions lead you because of righteous anger. So, for example, Jesus, with his interaction with the Pharisees during the time of Sabbath, where the markets were there, because essentially where the markets were, it's supposed to be a place of worship because of God's house being in the area. And Jesus was expressing righteous anger because of the going-ons of these markets, which was essentially being focused on being a place of profit or a place of purchase during or before Sabbath time, instead of a place of worship, instead of the focus being on God. And the Pharisees are basically like talking of Jesus as like, for his actions. And Jesus is basically saying, woe to you. And I'm paraphrasing the rest, for being men of men instead of men of God. Because the Pharisees, so for those that don't understand the terminology of Pharisees, they're basically like high status Jews, that high status religious Jews that Jewish people turn to or look up to for guidance. But the Pharisees are known for saying things towards the public people and doing other things. That's basically being hypocritical. That's basically where your actions don't match your words. So that's Jesus being righteous anger. So we are allowed to be in righteous anger, but it's important to realize and recognize what your actions, what you're doing with your actions based on that, because it's easy for someone to want to hurt another individual, say physically, for being righteously angry, because anger can lead you into destructive behavior. So it's a matter of controlling your anger as well, which is another discussion. And then there is prideful righteousness, or righteously prideful, or righteous pride. And remember, so that's basically bragging, boasting about being righteous, about being right. Oh, I do this, I do that, and oh, I'm so right. Because the moment you're in pride, in some way, shape, or form, you're basically in sin. Because pride is the root of all sin. like the Pharisees. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so right. I'm so correct. Nobody's perfect. We are to be humbly righteous or humbly right. That's like one example. Because again, we want to be in truth and love. You want to be expressing, sharing people the truth while being loving to them. Hence God saying, for example, Jesus saying, for example, woe to you, Pharisees, 7 times. And that's the sweet spot, to be in love and truth and not in, for example, excess righteous anger and or prideful righteousness. I'm going to let you sit with that. God bless you and have a great day. Oh, and weekend. Friday.